Hi there and welcome to Story Time with Uncle Bill. In today's story, we're going to Louisiana, folks. This was after Katrina hit down there. Complete devastation. It's hard to imagine how bad it was. I had just hooked up with this dude and was living out in the woods, and I was doing some apartments, and this everybody needed a place to stay. You got to understand, some places the water was 20 feet high. It's like unimaginable if you think about it. To put it in perspective, a basketball goal was 10 feet. Two of those, that's how high, your house was underneath the water. It's just unimaginable. Your house, most of the houses wasn't even there no more anyway. And I was doing cleanup, a lot of cleanup, folks. I did a lot of cleanup, I got a lot of stuff out of there. And everybody, this dude ended up having apartment complexes, and if you're from Jacksonville, North Carolina, like Hinston Arms, he had 5 of them, and they were all in a row. Really nice. They were pretty big. Each one was over 1,000 square feet inside, mostly 2 and 3 bedrooms. We don't know. I don't know who it is. I just worked for the guy, and he was like, "Oh, you got to really go fast." And this apartment that I'm talking about was ruined. All the floors, all the walls had to be taken out, and it just was a lot of work. It's just a lot of work. And I only had 2 people, and I had my man Jimmy Palmero with me, and he was like, "Look, they got to move in," and we had just almost got it done. It was we had to lay some floor down in both bathrooms, and we had to do something in another part of the house, in the apartment. But it was going to take a couple days because we didn't even have the stuff, and I was doing touch-ups around, so they wasn't going to be in my way. So I said, bring them, come on. And it ended up being a woman and her husband and 2 kids, and it was crazy because when the woman came in, she just started farting, folks. I mean, like, just loud farting. Just walked by, I was tightening a hinge on the door. I mean, just, "Oh, excuse me, hey." And so, like, say I stayed there 8 hours, she was around 4 of it. She farted 3,000 times. I ain't exaggerating that. I mean, just you would know where she was because she was farting the whole time. And it comes to find out she had some kind of condition where she just had explosive gas. That's what the condition actually said. Explosive gas constantly. It was just part of her life, and there ain't nothing she could do about it. Her body's a fart machine. She's a legitimate. What's my man? Gallstrap. She don't need a fart machine. And probably if you want a good fart noises, just put a ASMR and stuff. Just put a recorder next to her butt, man. I mean, it was incredible. And farts are funny. I'm 45 years old. I would laugh all day. I laughed the whole time. And I could think of Katrina. I don't remember when Katrina hit. 07, something like that. 08. Man, it was so bad down there. But that was funny. So she was getting ready to go out one night, and she was very attractive. I mean, very attractive. Solid 8. Not really nice body. Nice, really nice body. And she was cool. She was mad cool. She worked with what she got. She was dealt a hand that was a farter. So, but she was getting ready to go out. She was dressed up really nice. She was really good. And she goes, "Yep, about to go get drunk as hell for free." And I was like, "What? How you gonna do that?" She goes, "Man, it's real easy. I'm about to go to the bar with my husband, and I'm gonna be looking for a guy by himself, and I'm gonna go up to him, and I'm just like, listen, you can get some of this, and you can get all of this, because I like to do everything. If you can answer this riddle. But if you can't answer this riddle, you got to buy me anything I want." And me and my husband like to drink Long Island iced teas. I can't remember what she said. Screwdrivers or something like that. And she goes, everybody would fall for it. I mean, just look at me. And she kind of made a play of herself. And I was like, "Yeah, I bet they do." I bet they do. I said, "I'm curious though, what's the riddle?" She goes, "I don't tell everybody." And I mean, I don't know how many people have this condition in the world, so the odds are, if enough people watch this, they're going to know who I'm talking about. I can't remember their names anyway. I probably wouldn't give it. But she's standing there in front of me looking hot as hell, about to go to the bar with her husband. And this is the riddle she hit me with. If my pussy were to pack and leave and journey out to sea, how would you bring my pussy back to me? Man, I don't even know where to begin with that. Tell me one more time. She said, if my pussy were to pack and leave and journey out to sea, how would you bring my pussy back to me? I said, man. I said, as good as you look, I got you right on up, but looks like I'd be buying drinks too. She goes, well, I hope your gobbler ain't broken, because I'd let you gobble me up. And I was like, oh, aggressive. I like aggressive folks. Her husband was right there though, so it was kind of weird. And he was just a short dude. Had a beard and stuff. Kind of looked, you know, one of those couples you're like, man, he's either got one of those big things, super funny, or a lot of money, or the combination of them all. I never found out, so I said, okay, I'm paying. Can I hear the riddle? She goes, yeah. If that were to come to pass, I strap my balls up to my ass and use my dick as an oar and paddle your pussy back to shore. I said, wow. What are you doing that you think that up? I mean, that's awesome. Let me tell you that again, folks, in case so you don't have to rewind it. You ready? If that were to come to pass, I strap my balls up to my ass and use my dick as an oar and paddle your pussy back to shore. Yes, man, that is awesome. She goes, look, since you brought it up, I already talked to my husband and he's way cool with you. He really thinks you're a nice guy and stuff, and I'm a little bit promiscuous and I really like you, so anytime you want some of this, I'm ready to give you all of it. And I was like, what? She goes, yeah, and I might even ask you the riddle, make sure you remember it. So did I remember it, folks? To make a long story short, we ended up finishing the job and I just couldn't do it. Can you imagine getting down, man? And there wasn't never really no long gaps where you didn't hear her farting. If she was around in the room, and it was not like she was trying to, her body was just a fart machine, folks. And that's, as funny as it is, I wasn't prepared to be naked like that. But the man, the beast, nature, I wanted her bad. I ain't even lie. If I had to do it again, I probably would. You know what I mean? Especially after all the stuff that's happened since then. I know I would. Hey, as a matter of fact, if you still want to, you watching this, I'm ready. I mean, just is what it is. I'm a single dude, so. But look, that's the story for today. If you like it, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Share if you can. Until then, folks, y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Peace.